and I'm just gonna cry now.
Okay.
Welcome to the Tokyo Ghoul after show.
After show. The final after show.
For the mid-season.
Oh man, that's depressing. That's the most depressing thing.
The most depressing is that we have to wait longer for more, which I don't want to do.
We'll do something different maybe. Okay, yeah. So welcome, episode 12.
Yes.
Tokyo Ghoul. That was bananas.
I don't know how to feel right now.
I feel a lot of things.
Am I supposed to feel anything?
I'm going through a lot in my own life, and I don't know if I was ready to handle that. It's been a rough day.
I've been going through a lot in Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm not sure if I was ready to handle that.
Okay, so if you haven't watched it, obviously there will be a billion spoilers.
Oh, and pull the thing. There we go. Okay.
So don't watch this.
This is an episode where if you are for some reason watching this on YouTube or live right now and you have not seen the episode, please do yourself the biggest favor of all and go watch now.
Yes, because that was bananas. And there's several things that happen that you just can't go back from.
Yeah. You can't unsee.
But moving on. So the episode is generally just finishing out the final bits of the raid that happened in the Tsukiyama Corporation.
And honestly, once again, in very Tokyo Ghoul fashion, leaving us with more questions.
Yeah.
At the end, which, we should be used to after 2 seasons, but we're not.
Every time. But yeah, it was huge events. We don't really need to do, the overview is very simple. That was pretty much it. It was just Kaneki versus the One-Eyed Owl.
Well, we had, I'm just going to come out and say the death of Shirazu.
The death of Shirazu. Was finally turned into a real character, and he was finally something to be proud of. Yeah. And then he went and got himself murdered after literally dropping a bomb on somebody.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about
it. But before we get into the actual things...
What else was there? There's Furata being fucking weird.
Yeah, he is just super ambiguous right now, but he has so much more to play. He's obviously a character that's being hinted at to be something incredibly important. Mm-hmm. But, and if you're reading, you obviously know kind of where that arc goes, but right now for the anime people, it's... anime onlys have to deal with the fact that you have a character that's completely bonkers, always involved, doing dark things, and you have no idea what it means, which is weird. Mm-hmm. But honestly, I feel like they sort of could have given him more in this because he kind of pops up in the end.
I'm okay with how they're introducing him because they've shown that he's extremely powerful and extremely unhinged, and we know that he's going to have more in the second half of the season than the first.
Truth.
Where do we want to start? Let's
we'll go to the simple stuff first. Let's do art and things.
Yeah,
they obviously put money into it.
Yes, much better. much better. Not as good as it has been, but infinitely better. I would say I'm satisfied.
Yeah, and you can tell they were mixing their styles, which is the way they should do it. And there was some CG stuff, there was some hand-drawn looking things, but it was well done. There was lots of movement. The fighting was exciting. It seemed like what I would expect from Tokyo Ghoul. It's not like I wasn't blown away, but I'm just glad it's where it should be.
Yeah, it's there. That's I would say that's minimum.
Yeah.
What we got today, in my expectations of the show in general, that's minimum after that. Art was great. Huge character development.
Yeah, that's gonna be the main point. Things that we talk about.
And a lot of the philosophy, psychology stuff is gonna be things that we discussed a lot about last episode, and so I feel like we should maybe skim over it as much as possible.
Absolutely. Well, the philosophy, but the psychology of the Kaneki switch.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
Is huge, and that is all psychology. And then we had this huge reveal that I don't think has been hinted at before, but the abuse reveal.
Yes. You didn't know about I didn't have no idea. So because if you guys, little plug, Tokyo Ghoul Volume 5 American manga release is out this week. Go pick it up and support the show and the series that you love.
Indeed. But yeah, so as we just get straight into it, because the main part of this episode, the main thing was it finally happened. Heise is gone. Heise died.
He's not totally. He's not Heise, but he's definitely Kaneki now. Which I don't know how to.
Heisei's gone.
He's gone.
But I mean,
he remember. Does he remember? Like, we know that he's having memories, but like, is it a thing where he's still Heisei and now he remembers everything, or is he just Kaneki now and Heisei is gone?
He's Kaneki. Well, he's whatever. But Heisei, it's how can I put this? The way they did it, I thought it was very smart. He is a character that they are showing that he repressed something so hard, and what Kaneki was it was like an MPD. It was a schizophrenic break. Mm-hmm. Like, he had created a dream. That's why the little kid kept saying like Heisei's just a dream. Heisei's what you wanted. Heisei was the fake world you made because you broke. And like, when I died, I could have died, but instead I just dreamed up Heisei. It was a dream. So it's more like you wake up. Like, he remembers all that.
Yeah.
And what's happening is he's the Black Reaper now. He is now a mole. Because now he's back.
Well, he didn't kill Sukiyama. Like, he disposed of, but like, he did just enough where he's like, I'm good. If he lives, it's not my problem anymore. Like, kind of a thing.
Well, he kind of had to. So I mean, I think he hoped Sukiyama would live because he is Kaneki now, and he has like he knows he has to do something big. At that moment where he said like, I'm just gonna wake up and I want to do something big, go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Like, he knows he has one mission or whatnot, and I think he didn't want to kill him, but he had to do something because now he had Yui there watching. And, like, he couldn't, like, save Sukiyama. He's already saved Hinami. He's already saved certain people. So he was like, I'm not going to cut him in half right here, but I'll drop him, hope he lives. But, because now he's in. Like, he is playing the role.
Yeah.
He's no longer mixed up.
So you believe, for the sake of context of, like, where I'm at and everyone else who just watches the show's at, you believe that he is now Kaneki and a mole, and Heisei is completely gone.
I think but
the thing is, like, I think he's still... I mean, because he still remembers being Heisei, and so I think they're one and the same now. Like, because I don't think he doesn't care about like the Quink Squad and the people. I don't think he's like disbanding those relationships. I believe he's still, just like how Heisei still had these lingering feelings for Sukiyama, Hinami, Toka. Like, you know, there's still these residual. Like, the residuals of relationships with these people, he's gonna still have that thing with Urie Shirazu. Like, there's no way that he's not gonna mourn Shirazu to some extent. Like, he's not gonna be...
I completely agree.
Yeah.
And that's what I was getting. It's not that Heisei's gone as in, like, Heisei never existed. He just now... he's let him go. Like, he has those memories. Because Kaneki wasn't ever even a bad kid in the beginning. Like, it's not like he would even dislike Shirazu back before he was Heisei. Like, so you're right. I think he's going to have those connections still. And it's not like he's a bad guy now.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen just due to just the character traits of the Quink Squad. But I would love it to be like to have, like, you know, Anteiku 2.0 with, you know, the like Sukiyama, Toka, Renji, Kaneki, and then like Quink Squad. That'd be dope. And then, dude, One Eye Out.
Kind of that seems like what's happening.
I think. That would be. I mean,
it was the Anteiku Squad that picked up Sukiyama.
Yeah,
and found out Sukiyama's pops is still alive. Which, that makes no sense.
Papa's still around.
Papayama.
Daddy's here.
Daddy's here.
Daddy Yama.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that would be sick. And what could be happening as well, like, say he did save Sukiyama for a reason, like, like now, Kaneki's going to be in there, like, he can be a part of that again. He can go find them, and they can all be a team again.
Yeah. And then One-Eyed Owl, like...
She's nuts.
The ultimate wild card. Just, like, literally someone, like, Joker status of, I just want to watch the world burn.
100%.
And what a wonderful reveal of... So, correct me if I'm wrong, but...
We talked about this, like, 3 episodes ago.
No, not this, but, Noro...
Yeah.
Is
that one.
The adoptive father of Eto. Like Yoshimura handed over his child to Noro to basically protect and raise, and apparently that went south. Yeah. But I don't feel like it was Noro's fault. I feel like it was a case where, you know, teenage drama, blah blah, revolt, whatever, and she is now an author and has these weird skewed like like conspiracy-esque theories of like how the world works. But that's what happens when you're a person who's being constantly persecuted on a day-to-day basis. And if you live your true life, like Kane or Karen, if you live your true life, you won't survive.
Yeah.
And two different versions of that same thing, which is like, that was a huge, I mean, they did it like, I mean, you mentioned something before, just like, I think that Kane is not who he says he is, or who we've been led to believe. And apparently he was a daughter of the Rosewald family, hiding in plain sight, falling in love with Tsukiyama, and everything makes more sense because it's like those feelings and things that Kane was, showing towards Tsukiyama, and the lengths he was willing to go to do things. Not saying that you can't do that for a friend or someone that you worship, but the love makes people do crazy things.
Yeah, I have done those things. But yeah, no, and it really validates her level of obsession. There's also, man, this poor guy, like Shui or whoever, he writes so many characters. Like, I don't know what happened to him in his life, but how many characters are like battling like gender identity in this show? Because the Madam was a guy.
Madam.
Juzo is like a neutered guy. Mutsuki is pretending to be a guy. Kane is pretending to be a guy. Like
the butt chin clown dude.
Yeah,
he's not. I mean, it's not gender identity, but he's.
But yeah, like it's strange, like the role sexuality plays this in the show and the story, because it's not a thing. Like he's not. There's not a lot of like love and like actual sexual things, but sexual identity is huge in this show.
It's huge, but what I really like about it is how it's also not a thing. Like, it's never focused on, it's just there and that's it.
It is, it's much more focused on in the manga, I will say. Okay. But it is, the show definitely kind of glosses over it, but it does like it's there.
Yeah.
Which is weird. And it's odd that the it should create points of contention, but it really doesn't. It's just something they kind of slip in. It's like, oh, well, but why couldn't Kane just be a girl the whole time? Like, it was odd.
Well, that makes sense though, because it's like, if it was it's that trope, like, damsel in distress, or like something like people like someone would have like taken advantage of her or something.
See, I think Mutsuki makes sense. I don't know if Kane makes sense.
I don't know. Like I feel like it was a way for. Feel like they did it just to. I honestly don't know. I believe there is a reason for it. I don't think it was just for nothing though.
That's fair. But yeah,
but like for the same reason that you're just like, it's weird. I like it because it's like it's just a thing. I'm like, cool. Like that's my opinion on like that and like TV shows where it's like it's just part of that, and like it shouldn't affect the story except for like the relationships, I guess.
Yeah,
which just would happen anyway, so it doesn't really. Once again, doesn't matter.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's getting back to different people. So Yuri, I feel like, had a very interesting arc in this one.
He had what I would like to call an emotional awakening. His walls came down. He showed he showed his feelings for the first time. He tries to push people away and be mean, and at the end of the day, when someone that you've been close to, whether you've wanted to be or not.
Yeah, it was.
This is a really heavy episode. This is not exciting.
I know, you're super worked up.
I know. Oh my god.
But that's not even what I was getting at. So I think the most important part for him right now is what happened there at the end. So Yuri, who did finally have his emotional break and finally starts caring for someone and showing how he cares, now is pressed with the disapproving fatherly aspect of new Black Reaper Kaneki, because he walks in and is
like stepfather.
And it was
disapproving
dark.
Stepfather.
Yeah, and it was a hard thing. Like, that was the worst, is when he comes in, he's like, and he does what a child does, and he says, "You weren't here. Why weren't you here to solve a problem for me?" And Kaneki goes,
"You were.
This is not my problem. You were weak. You did it." So Yuri had he was obsessed with getting stronger. Now he got sweet again, and I feel like now he's going to get even more hardcore because now he is fucked up. Mm-hmm. And same thing with new director Washu said the same thing where he's like, "Hey Yuri, I expected more from you."
But that's a different thing. That's a different thing where it's they're two different sides of the same coin. Where Kaneki is like, no, you were here. It was your responsibility. You could have made a difference, and you didn't. And then the Washu thing is like, I expected more of you, but Washu is expecting him to be a emotionless zombie robot that has no regards for anyone. And so it's not. And so Washu is like, Washu doesn't even care that he failed to save Shirazu. Washu just cares that he's not up to, go back at it after losing a comrade. Where Kaneki is just like, Kaneki is, if he even is disappointed, which I'm sure he is to an extent, he's disappointed because he had the power and he could have taken action and everyone there could have gone that extra, mile to prevent this from happening, and no one did anything. Yeah. And it's different. Washu's a douche.
It's very different, but either way,
Count Dushu.
Since Count Dushu, yes. But either way, all I'm getting is this is affecting his future.
Yes.
Because now, he is definitely going to be promoted back up to leader of the Quake Squad. Because now Shirazu's gone.
It's so sad.
It's super sad, but it happened, and so now we have him, and he's going. I just want to see where this goes because I've said from the beginning, I love Yuri. Yuri's character arc is very interesting to me. It's good, and I want to see where it goes now because now he is a better man, but I don't know if he's going to become a more hardcore guy, if he'll be actually really dig into being the leader and stop being such a dickhead.
I think what he's going to take on the responsibility of Shirazu's sister upon his shoulders, that's going to be more of his main thing now.
Well, for sure, but all they can do is try to save her. She has the Rose virus. She's they can't do anything to her. He's just gonna make sure she's okay. I'm sure, but I just but yeah. Speaking of Shirazu, this is one thing I re-looked at the end of the episode. Shirazu isn't done yet. Something happened. So when you see his body getting carried out, he wasn't getting carried out by inspectors. That was the white suits. The white suits broke in and stole his body. So it's mass white suits, and
so he's gonna be Aogiri now.
Maybe, I don't know. But he got taken, and they might, because keep in mind the people's bodies have been disappearing all over the place.
Yeah, one of them we know because it's a ghoul eating other ghouls, just leaving their bodies around.
But then some have been taken. Keep in mind the doctor keeps taking people, and the White Cloaks are in league with the doctor. So Shirazu might get turned into another
one-eyed owl,
an owl or something. Because we already know they have Yoshimura. That's how they're making the owls. We know they have the Arata armor. They have Arata because they keep making the armor. They have and there's been several people that popped back up. Takizawa. Yeah. And there's another character that is going to pop up.
There's definitely this whole season has had the theme of, or not the main theme, but it's like bad guy, depending on which side you're looking at. Bad guy is now good guy. Good guy is now bad guy. Yeah. And it's just they've been doing that, and I hope they bring it back. I loved him, but I also don't want them to because I cried, and I don't want that to be for naught.
That's fair. I just want to see what happens because they made a point to show that the white suits took him.
Yes, I'm glad you went back and reviewed that.
Also, shout out to the Batman scene in the opening where Count Washu Dushu jumps out of a helicopter and shoots his bat grappling hook at the wall.
Yeah. I think it was just poorly captured. I feel like something like that could have been better done. I just didn't like how they had him coming in from the explosion. It would have been cooler if you would have saw him jump before the explosion and get away. I don't know, but I'm just nitpicking now. Yeah, on that.
I was a little let down by the way Noro died.
Yeah, that was a little.
Some things just going into things that I didn't necessarily like that much.
Because Noro just stepdaddy.
Yeah, Yuri just got one slice on him, and there was one little explosion on him. But I feel like they did a lot more damage in the last episode, and he was fine. Yeah. And then this one, I know Shirazu dropped his big, back nuke on him, but it didn't really sit right with me that Yuri could just chop him in half with that one slice.
I mean, like, you know, to...
I mean, he's a full Kakaja at that point. Like, wrecking havoc.
You know, I'm going to say that the bomb reduces Kakaja, and then that created an opening for Urie. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
That's fair. I'm just saying, just nitpicking.
Yeah. But, okay, so, but Noro being Eto's adopted father, like... Because you were saying that didn't, like, the reveal...
Just the face. I don't think, again, correct me, I got somebody corrected me about something I said last time, and keep doing that.
Yes, please. Yeah,
in the manga, did they... I don't think they ever showed Noro's actual face. And in this, there's a moment where it's like, oh shit, like, I've never seen him. Like, he's always got his mask, he never speaks,
he
never
looks
says
like
anything.
a nice man.
He looks like a vampire to me.
I'm okay. Do you know who you're speaking to? Vampires are people too, guys.
Not like a nice vampire.
I mean, you know, he's like a vampire that, like, you know, only feeds on people who are going to die soon.
Yeah, way more Marius, way less Lestat. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. You are awesome.
I know what I'm talking about.
Marius. Anywho, yeah, that was nuts. Also, everyone loves Kaneki so much. It's almost stressful. Like, that was... Yeah. It was a little odd that our Psycho Joker...
In the show or in real life?
No, in the show. Like, all the characters.
Yeah.
Like, there was that odd moment where he's about to be the One-Eyed Owl, and Takasuki, like... Takasuki?
Sen Takasuki, yeah.
Yeah, Takasuki, like, comes out, and she's just like, oh, I think I'm in love with you, or whatever. It's like, man, like...
But, like, the thing is, like, everyone...
Or are you just nuts?
I think you're just nuts. She's nuts, but, like... I can kind of get on board with that a little bit more because she has been this puppet master for him. Like, you know, to not like wholly, but to a certain extent has been like tracking his progress and, you know, kind of like pushing him this way, pushing him that way. And then eventually, and she in the, at least in the anime, he was working for her.
Yeah.
For Aogiri in the anime. In the manga, not. But in the anime season 2, like he was her underling, and so, but and I also feel like there's also that connection because she was naturally brought into the world as a half ghoul.
Yeah, she's one of the only like natural born half ghouls.
And he was brought into the world as a half ghoul in a more natural way than the rest of them, essentially. Where his was just it was a simple. I mean, it was plotted, but it was a simple organ transplant. It succeeded. He was like the first like successful experiment of that, and so that's what started all the other like Takizawa and like, you know,
the
all
twins and all them.
And the twins, no, or were the twins the first ones, the first successful ones?
No, I think it was.
So they were after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaneki was the first one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they were using Rize to make them. Got it. Yeah, and so no, and so I feel like there's this, for her at least, there's this notion of like we are the same. It's like we are the two only, like, kind of a thing. Like we're on the same thing. We've both been. Yeah, it's
just a power thing. Like everyone in this show, there's often a theme of like, I'm like the most powerful in the world. Like, is there anyone that can kill me? If you can, like, I love you.
If you can,
like,
you're really hot.
Yeah, like there's
power is very attractive.
And it seems like there's a bit of like, same with like Kisha Arima and then the One-Eyed Owl. There's this sense of like loneliness that comes from being such a badass, and like being someone that everyone looks up to because you have no equal. Like if you're everyone's leader, then no one can be beside you. Everyone's under you, and that's hard. So when you finally find someone that challenges you, you're like, oh shit, like someone worthy of me. And so I feel like that. I guess that's a good reason. I guess I'm nitpicking really hard today for some reason. I don't know why.
It's okay. No, and like, but the thing is like Tokyo Ghoul can almost do no wrong for me, so I will find a way to make something make sense for me.
Oh, I know.
Like, because I need it to.
Oh, I know.
So, is there any... What else do we... We're trying to, like, not have a 45-minute show again.
You know, I mean, there's the interesting thing for me, like, the number one thing, like, we brought it up a little bit, was just, like, I really like Kaneki's character has always been a very interesting character because he's such a tragic, flawed character in so many ways.
And now even more.
And now but a lot of it now, like this idea of repression and this idea that he's been hiding this secret that he was abused as a kid, and like because he didn't have a dad around, and his mom would beat him up and all these things.
Apparently, but also overworked herself to death, and and like her sister took advantage of her financially.
Yeah. And so he has all this darkness inside him, and what's happened, like all of that has just come to the surface, and now he looks like a monster now. Like like with the dark hair and his eyes, like he's fallen flat. He looks almost like if him and Yuri had a baby now, that's what it would look like.
He looks like white-haired Kaneki, except not sad. He looks vengeful.
Yeah, I do love that they got like his classic look that like turned from behind, like head back. Mm-hmm. That's like the classic crazy Kaneki look, and I love that one. That's like Centipede Kaneki.
Yeah.
And I love Centipede Kaneki when he goes batshit.
Yeah. I was expecting him to go Centipede on this episode.
I figured he would. He didn't even have to break out his half Kakuja to take her down.
Yeah.
He's so gnarly.
But I also think Sen allowed for like Eto, Sen, Takatsuki.
Yeah.
The same. Allowed for a lot of things, like because she's a manipulator. She did it with Kane. She did it with Jason. That's what she does, and so she is still toying with him.
But she was kind of losing it in this, because when you take on the Kakuja form, you go a little crazy, and so she was even saying, she's like, "Oh, I'm getting worked up. Like when this happens, I gotta kill something."
Well, and it happens when Kaneki's in Centipede.
Yeah.
So
and Takizawa, the same thing, you start to lose your mind, so like I don't even know if she was going easy on him. Like I think he is just triple S plus now, period.
Yeah.
Like that's nuts. Because he took down the owl by himself, and just with a gangster.
And then he's just sitting there eating, and then the what's his name? Ue?
Yeah,
Ue. He comes up and he sees Kaneki just sitting there eating. And Kaneki and like we're sitting there gonna have like some sort of like confrontation, and you know like that's just uncomfortable for him to see.
And he doesn't have an arm, keep in mind.
Yeah,
one arm
eating
the owl.
And then he turns around very casually, going, it's like, "Oh, sorry, I got a little depleted while fighting off the owl." It's like,
don't mind me
eating leftover person.
Yeah,
person shell. Like,
And what's oh my god, I can't wait to see the shit that's about to happen next season, because like that's how he gets powers. He has like, I mean, they've already said he has like 6 kakahos in him, and now he's eating the Kakuja of the one-eyed owl, which he's already eaten. Like 3 other Kakujas. Like he is about to just be so OP, and he's the Black Reaper. It's so sick. It's actually what they call him later. They call him Black Reaper. But yeah, it was gnarly. But all those things, all that being said, like it just comes to service to create this person that is something super dark, and he obviously has a goal, and I'm very excited to see what that goal is and what it becomes.
Because like right now, all we kind of know is that he's like. He's a wrecking ball right now. He's like, I am going to mess things up as much as I can, and and you know what? This is I'm gonna bring in future thoughts right now. I think
we can move on to them.
Oh, okay. I think Toka is gonna bring him back, like, cause like I said before, like we said earlier, love makes people do crazy ass things, and I do think that what drove Kaneki to do the things that he did in the previous seasons was Toka, and now he's remembering all those things, but now he's a different person. But I still think that, but Toka is not like, you know, soft, like squishy, cute, kawaii girl. She's a fucking badass. Yeah. Like and so like it's not gonna be like if they have like a like it's gonna be when Sasuke was trying to leave the village the first time, and they have the battle on the like between the 2 statues in the waterfall and stuff, Naruto. It's gonna be like it's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be like gonna be full on battle where it's just like no, you're gonna stay. It's like no, I'm going. Yeah.
No, I'm excited. You want that love to happen so bad.
I ship that so hard. Yo, I am the captain of that ship.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, I assume it's gonna happen. Like, it seems that season 1 was Kid Kaneki, season 2 was Crazy Kaneki, season 3 was Bitch Kaneki, and season 4 is gonna be Murder Kaneki, and I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, is this mid-season, or is this like? Do we have to wait till next year, or do we have to wait till like
fall? Or it's late fall.
Okay.
It'll be this year. But point,
October.
I'm just saying, like
October,
whichever. But yeah,
ghoulish time of the
that's
year.
gonna be bananas. Like I'm excited to see just what he does, because I think the next arc is gonna be sort of him making his plan, because now like he has a bigger goal, and he's ready to die for it. But yeah, we got a couple months to wait, but it's gonna be worth it.
He's like on a suicide mission train thing where he's just like, I'm gonna cause as much destruction as I can.
Well, he's got some
now.
mysteries to solve too. That's a big thing.
Yeah, I just, dude, what I want to see is, like, I mean, obviously, there was teased something between him and Arima. Like, yeah. And then, because that wasn't old, that's new.
Yeah. Did you see his Kagane looked like a scythe when he went after him? Did you see that? If he starts using a scythe, that's gonna. Well, I guess like to rate this episode, like I thought it was great. It was a fabulous finale. They tied up the strings and kept it as concise as possible. Yeah. I'd give this like a 8.5, 9.
I'm giving it like. Oh my god, I'm still so emotional over everything. I would have to say, like, I for sure want to give it a 9. Was it better? It was definitely better than that one setup episode. Not the last one, but the one before. Yeah. With
I think last episode, that was my favorite. I think it was crazy. Yeah. That was the craziest episode.
But this is what everyone has been waiting for all season long. This is, you got it. You got what you wanted. Kaneki's back. You happy?
Yeah. Boyfriend's back.
Boyfriend's back.
Yeah. But yeah, it was great. I'm excited, and I'm excited for the future. There wasn't enough things tied up to talk about a whole bunch. Like that's kind of why we won't give it a better rating, because like there's like Kaneki's back, but they didn't really tie up anything. Like there was no answers given. All you did was get like more progress in the story, but you got no answers, which I don't even know why I'm wanting answers. I read the manga. I know you never get answers. There's literally two more chapters left in the entirety of Tokyo Re on paper, and I don't know shit still. I'm still confused. It's crazy. I need to reread the whole thing and try to get some more answers, because I know a lot of stuff, but it's very confusing.
So final ratings. We did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're done.
We're done. Do you besides season deliver as always? Is there anything else that you're gonna? Okay. All right.
Actually, I'm gonna be on the OneRing.net podcast.
Okay. That's the thing that you can do. What's that? Yeah. That's tomorrow?
It's today.
Today.
That is in 2 hours.
Live today, so whoever's watching this, check it out now. But also check out the One Ring podcast, I guess.
The OneRing.net's huge. Yeah. It's like the official fan site of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, there we go.
And I have no idea how I worked my way into that one.
OneRing.net. There you go, guys. You can find Zach maybe doing things there in the future as well.
They're not about Lord of the Rings.
Expect a new Boy Hero video next week. I have to edit it, but once I do, it will be there. Thursday. Check it out. It's gonna be good.
For everyone's been watching like consistently, thank you much. We'll be back in the fall, and we might even be making videos about something else. Maybe we'll do My Hero.
How many?
There's still like 12 episodes.
12 episodes. I'm down.
24 episodes.
I'm down to do My Hero.
And Attack on Titan starts soon.
I'm gonna be at the premiere for that. All right, but we're gonna end everything.
Bye, y'all beautiful.
Goodbye, everyone. We love you so much. Yeah. Be sure to use tissue when you cry. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know where that was going.
All right, cool. Bye.